Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I am playing a game called Cultist Simulator. This is one of my favorite games. Also, sorry I have not made a video in a while. I just have not had any motivation or anything like that. I mean, I don't even know why I'm apologizing because nobody's gonna see this, so whatever. But it's just to talk. So anyways, this is one of my favorite games I've played. It's like a cult themed card game, which is I think it's really cool, and I would actually love this as like a board game, but just gonna start fast forwarding here. I should probably explain what's going on in the game, but I guess like I've played this a lot, so I just kind of memorized it. So you were pretty much have a so you have, you know, these different cards that can go into different slots. And by doing that, you can get different effects, but also there's different, different lore things, or well, not lore, but it's like different ways you can get to the end of the game. So this is one of them. So this is the Watchman's Secret, which it has been expressed like this: each hour has its color, but color exists only where there is light. So this is the lantern aspect, and it's one of the principles of or it's one of the main things of the game, and mostly what you try to do is upgrade it and then complete a goal. So this is if you upgrade this enough, then you will you'll be able to win, or you can change it to the different objectives there are. So that'll change it to power. And this will set it as the light. So I pretty much locked myself in as that. Also, you get these different cards that do different things. So like reason is, they're like different resources. So you always need money. So you have to constantly be working. If you get too much dread, then you will pretty much become depressed and die. And you can get rid of dread by dreaming on it with contentment in this tile. But that's probably going to decay beforehand. But also there's fascination, and fascination, if you become too fascinated, then you will die, or you'll lose the game. There's also probably should have upgraded my reason first. So if you put, say, passion in here, and once that ticks down, then it will give you something so you can get more passion and things like that. Or you can do the same with the health, you can do the same with reason, which I probably should have done before I started working, but you know. This is mostly just like a resource management kind of game. So essentially, you're trying to find your way to, I guess, you know, ascending to like a higher state or something without, you know, without dying by getting caught by the police or, you know, taking too much health damage, because if you run out of health, then you will start dying. Also, if you run out of funds, then you will usually die pretty soon after. So it's just a constant, like, keep things going. So the first time you upgrade a skill, it's pretty simple. You just need 2 of the things, so like glimmering, reasoning, vitality, things like that. If you want to upgrade it further, though, then you need these different skills here. So, like vivid imagination, that's for upgrading your passion, and you'll have to combine more of the like special things, like the glimmering I got to upgrade the passion. So I would need, I would need like 4 of those instead of just 2, that kind of thing. And it gets really tricky on the later ones because, you know, they all decay after a while. So. But whatever. So this is a different like lore thing. So you've got Watchman's Secret and you've got occult scraps, and you can use occult scraps on the traveling thing to unlock new locations and things like that. This is a shop where you can spend money to get books on the occult, pretty much. And then I think this last message will let me get, the ability to speak and grow my cult and upgrade like my followers and things like that. Oh yeah, there we go. And I could go through and read everything, but I don't super see the point, so. Sometimes you can get lucky and the your position at Glover and Glover, sometimes it won't cost you your reasoning, but it's not all the time. So I'm trying to upgrade my reason as much as possible. Well, to get a second one, so I can use it for other things instead of just constantly working on it. Also over here, I got sick, so now if I don't heal that fast enough, once this is done ticking down, then you'll like lose one of your health permanently, pretty much. there's two ways to do this. You can do it with medicine, or if you get a vitality, which I'm going to go ahead and try to do. Well, that's going to cause an issue. So essentially, if you let this card decay, then you pretty much have to beg for your position back, which just makes it more annoying to get money. So, yay. See, I'm gonna put people there. Skills. So I've pretty much been demoted, and I'll have to work harder to get my job back, pretty much. So now, if I take this and that, this way I will get my health back without, having to worry about paying money for it, because I'm short on funds at the moment. But I will go ahead and show what this is like. I haven't even started my call yet, but now I pretty much have to beg for my job. Ooh. So this will give you a lesson learned, which is 2 of the smaller things you can get by using the study function on your reasoning, your passion, your health. So you take 2 of those and then you combine them, and you'll get a lesson learned. So these are good to save for later when it's harder to get the lessons maxed out, pretty much. But I'll just show, I guess, what I can. There's different ways to earn money too. So if you put passion in the working, then you can become a painter, which you can get money for. But I find that's a lot more difficult to maintain than just doing the working at Glover & Glover. That will eat your dread, and then if it gets to 3, then you'll pretty much lose. So you can take opium, and it'll sometimes give you contentment. Sometimes it can make you sick and things like that, which sucks, but what can you do? The problem with it is, until you can upgrade this a lot, this will occasionally show up, which will just generate more of the dread, which is really annoying. Or maybe it's not that one, but it's something will constantly like show up. It'll consume your it'll consume, you know, your dedication temporarily to and pretty much just generate more dread, which just makes it harder. On the Watchman's Secret, this will create a path to the wood, I think is what it's called, or the mantis. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played this game because I beat it once. Like, I did a full playthrough, and it took me over 12 hours to completely get through it. And I was just kind of like really tired after that. So that's one lesson learned. So now the second one, and you can time it right by pretty much, you can get 3 lesson learned, or not lesson learned, but the one before it, like the erudition. You can get 3 of those before the first one decays, which will then let you like put 2 of them together to get the lesson learned, which will just last longer. Because if you use it, then it'll like the next thing will have a new timer. So, and I think this one lasts longer than just the single one. So. So this is saying I don't have enough of this, so this isn't a high enough level to be able to find my way through the wood, pretty much. So if I just let that go through, because you don't have to put something in, then something else will happen. Also, these fleeting reminiscence, you can use them to explore. And by using it like this, it'll pause the timer, so you can just get a lot of uses out of it if you want to. Now if I put this here, and then I can just... Now I'll get another reason. Fascination. If you add passion, then you'll just get like 1 funny instead of like 2. So I'm struggling. So if I did this right... Oh, are you kidding me? Ugh. Okay, so usually you can mix dread with fascination, and then you'll get you'll get rid of one of them. But I did not manage to do it in time because I thought the timer went away, and then it just, or like the little magnet thing, which will just pull in the card automatically. So I thought I was able to do it, but... And then there are different ways you can upgrade like these kinds of things, but they're only temporary. So like you need one of these, and then you need the correct knowledge. So kind of pointless at the beginning of the game. The double time round, this is really annoying. Also, I wish there was a setting to make it to where like the carts didn't land on top of each other, because that is also really annoying. I forget what fascination. Oh, okay, cool. It just decays. Buy something, so maybe I can get a book on, you know, lantern lore. And each of the books you can, they all have their like own different like story or things behind them. So this is not what I wanted. So this, if I put it in here, I can read it, which is the protagonist, a speechless cat thing called Kittling Ripe, performs a series of elaborate rites to rescue members of her extended family, culminating in the resurrection of her other grandmother, Moldywort. So this is kind of useless to me right now. Also, Mr. Alden, your boss pretty much, if you work enough, there is a chance that you will get like a promotion to like a higher level than him or whatever. But there are other ways to get rid of him, and if you do, you pretty much just take his job, and everybody kind of knows what you did, but they just look the other way. So now, when the snake witch killed the stag, Kittling snatched one of its eyes. When the dry witch killed the sow, Kittling stole a cup of its blood. Then she took them to the place Moldywort lay buried, and she took out her hair, and then she began to dance. Now, I have this, which is a moth. Yeah, this is the moth aspect, which is just a different type of thing. And each level of this, so this is a level 2. Each level has its own lore. So like this one, it just says like different things, and this one has its own lore. You can read that if you want to. I highly recommend getting this game if this is your kind of thing, but it's not for everyone, I know that. So this is knock, which is a different kind of lore. It's purple, and it's usually shown as a key. Oh, you can also get health by doing this, by like studying or you can get vitality by studying the health, so that's one of the better ways to upgrade your it's one of the better ways to upgrade your health and get vitality, because there are no books for getting health like there are for reason and passion. Also, the music for this is just so dramatic, I don't know why. Also, there's like if you manage to complete like a full run and unlock the lore, or like, ascend or whatever, then there's like a new game mode. So you go from being like a normal human to being a long, I think it is, which is like a demigod, I think, and then you can further ascend from that into becoming I think they call it an hour. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So I will show that before I finish off this video. This is gonna decay, which is just gonna give me 2 dread. It's annoying. Here we go. So, there are different ways to get through the wood into the higher stages. So you go from here to here, and I think it's the stag door and the spider door, and then there's the peacock. I don't know if you can get up here. I think I have before, but it's been a while. So you can take this, which is what's revealed, which you can't like read what it does, but I think this will let you get rid of like information the cops have on you, pretty much, to stop them from arresting you. But or you can take one of these, which I think I'm going to. Oh, so I got the same thing. Oh, never mind. So I think this helps you unlock a person. And I have, made my way to the wood pretty much. So that's like another aspect of it to get more things. Anyways, I am going to end this video here. So if you enjoyed watching, I hope to see you next time. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.